up, guys? Nah, I'm playing. What's up, dudes? It's Mikeybreathes. Mikey. Oh, the not breatharian breather, because all people breathe, and that's how we can communicate and connect. Okay, because we breathe, we can talk. So let's talk some stuff today. If you're watching this after the fact, it's going to help you to take notes because I'm going to say some powerful SHIT. Obviously, I can't speak like that here on this channel because everything, suppression, everything else. So you know what I'm saying, SHIT. Very powerful stuff. We're gonna get into it. If you're here in person or you're here like live with us in person, live virtually in person, comment, take notes. If you're watching this after the fact, Sasha just thought of this last night. Post your timestamp. So like whatever you think was the most powerful thing on YouTube, like when you're rewatching this, post a timestamp of it. Hey, at 1 hour and 29 minutes, yo, that was my favorite part. And you can even share why, like what about that stood out, so other people can like share and connect with you. When you point out what you like about this, other people can see like, oh yeah, hey, I like that too. We're a collective consciousness. So when a person likes this and they share it, now people can also embrace it and experience it, but they can see it in their own light too. So they'll add something to it. So every time we share, people are adding more and more, and we're constantly evolving, expanding, and growing together. So yeah, my name is Mikey. I'm not a breatharian. I don't work out. Haven't worked out in 6.5 years. I grew bigger muscles. I'm heavier now. I worked out before, like I haven't worked out in 6 years, meaning 6.5 years ago, I did work out. I was working out, but I've been fat, I've been skinny, I've been buff. And ever since I haven't worked out, I lost a bunch of weight and I got super skinny. I still like defined and stuff like that, but I've grown muscularly, which is not the purpose of what I'm saying, but at least it's showing you the effectiveness of it. And I have higher states of consciousness. I stay in the flow state constantly. I'm in this transcendental state, and that's where I speak from. So it's hard for a lot of people to understand. Guess what? You're not going to understand anything the first time. You didn't understand your girlfriend the first time, your mom, your dad, your school. So like, dude, give yourself patience and time and like hear this stuff over and over again. That's why I don't monetize my videos, so you can listen to them on repeat without interruptions or commercials or ads. I'm not even trying to put an ad in here. I'm not trying to sell you stuff. You can get the guide. It's a step-by-step manual. So you can like just do this, expedite it. But if you just want to, you can listen to what I'm saying now and just keep listening to it. And once it gets in you, it'll just make sense. Sometimes things make sense later. Sometimes you didn't understand it as a kid, but then you grew up and like, oh, that's what that meant. That's what this is. Because I'm not speaking as a human. I don't want to speak as a human. I don't want to speak in human stuff. I don't care. I don't care for people. I don't care to try to make somebody understand me. Speak to where they can know. Look, I'm going to stay here. And eventually, if you hear it enough, you'll build yourself up to where we connect on this level. And then from there, it's free game. It's so fun. We're like living on the nimbus. We're living in the sky. I'm literally living in the sky, but living in the clouds. And it's a beautiful life. So anyway, if you have any questions, drop them down below. There's no stupid questions, but guess what? I don't fast. Yeah, I haven't eaten in 40 some odd days or whatever, but I'm not fasting. Fasting is a very specific discipline where you reject and deny food. Whether you're hungry or whatever, it doesn't matter. There's a specific amount of days that you're not going to eat. Okay, that's what fasting is. You are not going to eat. You are planning not to eat. You were telling yourself not to eat. You were scheduled not to eat. You are going into this expecting not to eat. That's not what I'm doing. That's called fasting, right? I'm not doing that. I'm just like, yo, am I hungry yet? No? Okay, I'm not going to eat yet. I'm hungry now? No? Okay, I'm not going to eat yet. Completely different. If you're too stupid to understand that, it's okay. I understand. The world has made you belligerent over the past multiple decades with chemicals and toxins and all this stuff to blunt your cognition. I have sympathy for you. It's all good. But just understand that what this is fasting. Denying food and rejecting food. What I'm doing is not fasting, because I'm not denying nor rejecting. I'm just not hungry yet. Last time I ate after 303 days of not being hungry, and then I'm like, okay, I think I need to eat now. I can feel it. And then guess what? I ate. I'm not telling you to do this. That's stupid. You don't know everything I did to get here. You don't even know how old I am. Like, you don't even know my last name. So if you want to take this one thing I'm doing, but you don't know anything else about me or what I did or who I am or what I'm doing, like, that's so stupid. That's retarded, bro. Hear what I'm saying. Ask, well, should I be on that level? Should I be doing this? What's the beginning steps? What's the foundation of this? And ask the basics, because fall in love with the basics and you become a master. Seek to be the master and you become a fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it again. Fall in love with the basics and you'll become a master. Seek to be a master and you'll become a fool. Those who want to be a master are just stupid. They're idiots. They don't know what they're doing. No master wants to be a master. Every master respects the process. They respect whatever's needed for the journey, for what's happening, what's going on. And then one day they rise and they are a master. They have the black belt and all this other stuff. But if your goal is just like, okay, I want to be a black belt, I want to be this, I want to be a master, most likely you will diminish people to get there. You'll step on them. You'll, man, what else? Just mistreat people, and like you'll fool yourself. You can even push yourself super hard, and like you just become an idiot. Don't try to go on the end goal. Fall in love with today. Fall in love with right now, and you do that, and then you will shine. I didn't start here. I'm currently now 215 pounds today. I think it's 215.1 pounds, something like that. 215.2. But I went from 260 pounds. I was chunky. I had a lot of weight. I had a lot of injury in me. Down to 191 was my lowest. So 260 to 191. So pretty much 70 pounds, like 69 pounds, right? Ooh, 69, 6'9". Hey, what up? Yin yang, baby. Yo. So 70 pounds, and I was skinny. I lost muscles and all this other stuff. But since that time, I just stayed doing the same thing. I haven't worked out. I don't fast. I'm not trying to get muscles. I'm not trying to manipulate my body. I'm just listening to my body, flowing with my body. And as I did that, my body started becoming more established and dominant. I started transforming from just a average human, in a sense, to something that's like more of a Adonis sculpture type body, like what you see here. This is a body that I didn't work for. I didn't work for this part. So it's not hard work. It's not discipline. It's not like I did something special. Oh, Mikey, you're so great, because I did nothing, and I let my body take control. My body looks like this now. My body did this for me. I was like, all right, cool, I agree. Body's like, okay, we're hungry. Okay, cool, I agree. Let's eat. Okay, we're sleepy. Okay, cool, I agree. Let's go sleep. Hey, you're horny. Okay, cool. Let's. So I just listened to my body. I didn't vilify it. I didn't demonize it. I didn't like say, oh, you're sinful, lustful, this, all this stuff. I quit with the manipulation. I quit with the propaganda. I quit with the mind control and all the other stuff. And I just got to me, and I'm like, yo, Mikey, what's up? And it took me days and days and days and months and months and months and years and years and years. And I'm at a part where I've removed all those filters, and I'm just closer connected to me, and I just do what I feel. And I trust myself. It's not about restricting calories. I don't believe in calories. I think calories are demonic and evil. Not demonic as like Satan or some sort of demon. I think demonic is like distorted. When we start moving for calories, like you're an idiot, you're dumb, like you're ignorant, because now you'll do things based off this fictitious number, because it could have been anything. Like that 1 calorie could have been 2 calories, or in a sense, the units of measurement could always change. So when you live your life based on a number, you become distorted and perverted in your mind. That's why people are willing to cut down the rainforest for $1. That's why the people are willing to put their life in jeopardy for more followers. That's why people are willing to do stupid stuff for more views or whatever, because they made the number their God. And when you make a fictitious symbol your ideology and everything you shoot for, you become distorted as a person. And you can see the idiocracy out in today's world, because they make a number their God. You have to. One thing I do is I destroy gods. I'm the God destroyer. Call me freaking Kratos, right? I kill gods, in a sense. Not that I'm here to destroy your religion. I don't even care what you do, but like the truth or the light or the way or what life actually is so obvious, this stuff becomes irrelevant. You see the idolatry in it. So when I say this, it blows away the disillusionment, the clouds, the deceptions of these fictitious things that have been controlling your mind. You see with clarity what life actually is. And when you live life, your body naturally expresses this. And that's what I'm trying to get you on. When you just live real life, you don't have to work out. When you just live real life, you don't have to starve yourself or fast or anything like that. When you live real life, you operate in such a way that these things are emitted from you naturally. And when it happens naturally, you save a lot of energy, you save a lot of time, you save a lot of money. And when you have energy, time, and money, you can see why you have problems, and then you can resolve them quickly, because you have the resources, the energetic capacity and the resources to be able to resolve or bring a solution to anything that you're facing in life, and you live a more blessed life, a more rich life. You don't need to pray to God for a miracle. You're just already blessed going into every single day, and life is smooth and easy. I believe in a smooth, easy, prosperous, opulent, affluent, wealthy, good, euphoric, elated life of goodness, pleasure, and bliss. And that's what I operate in. And the blissful guy looks like this. Most people might say it's GAY, like, oh man, you eat flowers and all this other stuff. Come on, Rick. It reminds me of Morty a little bit. But yeah, go ahead. No, I'm good right now. But whenever you live this life here, you end up looking this way. And this is what's undeniable. That's why I show up to you guys every single day, because it's undeniable. If I was overweight, if I was this or that, then like, okay, yeah, you could deny me. But because I'm here, because I look like this, because I've shown myself every single day since 2020, I think 2 or something like that. Whenever 2020, yeah, 2022 is when I start showing myself like live to the public on like TikTok and stuff like that. My body's only got more defined and more ripped. It's like, oh yeah, well, you're cutting, bro. Like, yeah, you did a cut and that's why you're like this. Well, I've been in this constant cut for, 4 years, going nearly half a decade. And I have near unlimited energy. I always have high mental cognition. I'm always have mental acuity and clarity. I can always have enough mental energetic cognition to answer any questions and not tire out, not atrophy. Okay, if I was cutting, I'd be exhausted. You'd see the bags under my eyes. But instead, I look younger now than I did back then. I look younger now at almost 40. I look younger right now at almost 40 than I did at 28, 29, at almost 30. So 10 years ago, I looked older. 10 years later, I look younger. That's not how physics works. That's not how math works. That's impossible. That's what I'm saying. When you live the impossible, you become undeniable. And that's what this life is. That's why I show myself. That's why I'm here. There's no filter. There's no makeup. There's no contacts. There's no anything like that. There's simply the embrace of true life. And that life speaks louder than words could ever say. That's why I stand here every day. Now, if I didn't have this stuff, if I was aging and I was flabby and I was weak, or I was using filters or AI to do all this other stuff, then like, don't listen to me. That would be stupid. That's what you guys do with the people out there on the internet. They'll use AI. They'll use body modifications, plastic surgery, supplements, pharmaceuticals, peptides, all this stuff to try to get your attention. I don't even care about your attention. Even if there's no one here, I'm saying this because it's the truth. I'm just saying this because it's so obvious. I feel like it's so obvious and so many people are dumb to it. It just needs to be said. Even if there's no one here, the truth will echo and then people will just wake up either way. So that's why I'm here. And because I have these results, I'm like, well, they're undeniable. Well, you can't go 300 days without eating. Well, I'm here. Well, you can't gain muscle without working out. Well, I'm here. Well, you can't change your eye color without blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm here. Well, what do you want me to say? Because it's here and it happened and it's documented. And you see the before me, now you see the after me. Obviously, there's a difference. Obviously, something changed. And that change is the power of life itself. When you embody and embrace the power of life itself, the energy surges through your body and you become unlimited. And that's why I'm here, because I feel freaking unlimited. I feel like all I can do is win. All I can do is succeed. All I can do is raise and ascend and go to the highest level. I don't need plastic surgery. I don't need bone smash. I don't need some sort of pharmaceutical cocktail to try to manipulate my body because I hate myself so much. F that stuff. I love myself so much. I would never even put that in my vicinity. I wouldn't even go into an LED office where they sell that pharmaceutical stuff. I don't want that because I don't even want the lights on me or the smells or the toxins in the air, because that's bullcrap. I love myself so much. I give myself the best air, the freshest nature, and the best quality of life itself. So if you have some questions or some comments, drop them down below. The beautiful, wonderful, lovely, amazing, gorgeous, sexy, oh my God, Sasha is going to read your question to me because I can't see your question. So yeah, what's up?
All right, Vince said about to read the self-love section. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. He's talking about the guide.
Yes.
So he's about to read the self-love section in the guide, which guess what? To get this beautiful body, you need self-love. People work out because they hate themselves. That's why they work out. That's why they want to change. They go to the gym because they hate themselves. You do that, you're going to be self-destructive. You be self-destructive, you'll always be fighting yourself. That's why you need motivation and willpower and like convincing. How do I stay dedicated? Because you hate yourself. When you love yourself, I don't have to convince myself to do something good for me. I love myself. Like, I agree instantly. Like, yeah, let's go do it, Mikey. I love you. Let's go. But if you're doing stuff, you have to convince yourself or motivate yourself because you're operating out of self-hate. You don't even know yourself. Love you. Then
Phoenix Joseph Cody said, would you consider yourself a mystic or a quantum healer?
I don't even care about those stupid titles. They're so stupid. They're so dumb. Quantum, mix it, Breatharian. They're so stupid. I'm not talking about you, Phoenix. I am 100% not talking to Phoenix. I'm talking about the people who made these names need some sort of title because they're so weak and insecure that they need a title. I have no title. I have no name. I'm nobody. I'm just a guy with results. I am the very thing that you see, and that's what I am. The title it's such a weak way to address a person because it only speaks to their need for validation. I'm nothing. I'm not quantum. I'm not, what was the other one? mystic. I'm not mystic. I'm just a guy speaking. And either my words are so obvious that they're true, or a title wouldn't do anything for me anyway. Because you can have whatever title you want, but if what you're saying isn't bringing life to the nations and like raising people up, then you're a weak little bitch. So I have no name, no title, nothing. I'm just a man who pays attention. That's it. I'm not a breatharian. I'm not a mystic. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a whatever else is out there. I'm just a guy who has a soul. I poop, I pee, I sleep, I fuck, I live it up. But things are extremely obvious to me, and I see them, and I'm just sharing them with you guys. Thank you, Phoenix.
And Kane from Facebook said, how are you happy not eating?
What'd you do to Abel, bro? It's messed up. Love thy brother, bro.
But it's Kane.
I don't care what. What'd you do? What do you do to Abel, bro? See, when you're not able, you'll walk with a cane. Love people, bro. You dismantle yourself when you don't love people. When you're trying to hurt the people next to you, and you're always battling and fighting, and you're trying to, win against them and stuff like that. You disable yourself because you take out Abel and you walk with a cane, walk with a limp, because that brother holds you up. That brother is your other side of you. You're either able or you're disabled, and disabled people need some sort of crutch, wheelchair. Don't hurt your brother. Love your sister. Not all girls are hoes. That's stupid. Don't let them manipulate you to think, oh, girl, there's billions of girls out there, and the few you see put in front of your face, which most likely is an agenda to specifically put them in front of your face, takes your faith out in the entire gender, in a sense, of this type of person. That's so stupid. Same thing for you, ladies. Don't see all guys as whatever you see them as, cheaters or whatever, incels, whatever. I don't even know what you guys, I'm not in the world, so I don't know what you guys talk to each other as or see each other as, but understand, especially the women, you're the easiest to be manipulated. 100%. Like, that's how it is. Men can be lured with sex. Women cannot. Okay, so guys can be manipulated that way. Women cannot. But women, mentally, you're way more easily manipulated because you can be manipulated emotionally, which is way more than sex. Because once a dude spills and ejects, they have clarity, like, oh, what am I doing? And then get out of their mess. But a woman, it's really hard to see the lines between emotions. And if they get your emotions, they got your mind. So just watch out, because you're the target, bro. Whether you know it or not, you're the target. All right, what did the person say? What did homie say?
So Kane was asking, how are you happy not eating though, bro?
You don't know what happiness is. How are you not happy? Happiness has nothing to do with eating. Happiness is your state of focus, your state of being. It has nothing to do with eating. So if you don't eat, you're going to be sad. What a weak hinge to place your happiness on. You place your happiness on anything materialistic, you're going to be disappointed. It's stupid. It's dumb. I'm not talking about you, Kane, but I'm saying, like, look, guys, grow up. Like, this is kombucha. I'm drinking kombucha. If I didn't get my kombucha right now, if I didn't have this and my happiness was on it, it would change my state, my physiology. It would change my ability to attract and generate and magnetize, all because of a material thing. What a weak basis to live from. My happiness doesn't rely on food. My happiness is everything that I'm set upon within myself before it ever enters the physical world. So now when I drink my kombucha or I do eat food, I was happy before, and it just adds to what I was already doing. You're sad and you're depressed, your ice cream is only going to add to your depression. Never base your happiness on a thing. Happiness is something you generate. Come on, bro. This is 101. Watch my videos. Put them on repeat. Mikeybreathes, dog. Mikeybreathes, as the Europeans call me. Mikeybreathes. Hello, I'm here with Mikeybreathes.
Ash's beautiful Ashes said the bottle looks so small in your hand.
I don't think you guys understand how big I am. I don't think you guys understand how big I am. Most people are like, what are you, like 150 pounds wet? It's like, this is a normal size Coke bottle. This is it doesn't say
The size.
275 milliliters. What would that be in like ounces for people?
I'm not sure.
What is 275 milliliters into fluid ounces? It's like 9. Yeah, so it's 9.3 fluid ounce. So this is bigger than an 8-ounce Coke bottle. You have like 8 ounces, 12, and stuff like that. So this is like an 8-ounce. This is bigger than an 8-ounce Coke bottle, and this is how big it is in my hand. Like, when you put it against my body, it's just like, I'm a very big. I don't think people realize when you see me in person, like, oh crap, this guy's huge. I didn't know he was so big.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the don't let the camera fool you. Anyway, yeah, it's just tiny. Everything's tiny to me, man. Like my hand's bigger than like the ladies' heads. I feel like I could just pick them up and kiss them. All right, next. You're so welcome, baby girl. Love you.
Thank you guys too. So Erica
Here,
asked,
Sasha, you want to get here with me? Show them some size. This is Sasha next to me. Hello there, child. She's older than me, by the way. She's 3 years older than me. But hello there, child. How are you doing? How was your day at school today? What did you learn? All right, get out of here. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl.
and then
Actually, Sasha, you come here, please.
what?
Come here, come here. You hold the bottle. See, now it's right. Now it's right. Now it's right. Now it's an optical illusion. It gets smaller in my hands. What good's life if you're not laughing? Happiness is something you create. So shut up.
That's actually funny.
Make happiness. The sad people always have something to whine and bitch about and complain. The happy people always, they can laugh about a bottle. This is how not real the world is. You can just laugh about a glass bottle. We can talk about a glass bottle for literally 20 minutes and extract wisdom and insight out of it because nothing's real. Everything is the perception that we place towards it. Everything. This bottle can be my enemy. It could be my friend. It could be my joke. It could be my punchline. It could be anything. So if my happiness was in food and eating, then I'd already lose in life. I'm the happiness. But yeah, the bottle's tiny in my hands. It's like, hello there. Hi. It's not enough. I need more.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hi, y'all. You guys are so sweet.
Say hi, Sash.
Yeah, they were like, hi, Sasha, with hearts. Beautiful people. I love y'all. You guys are so sweet. Joviel on Instagram asked, how did you find the guide in the beginning? Was the natural process from your intention or did you learn with someone else?
No, I haven't. Well, life is my teacher. So the guide is the accumulation of what I've paid attention to over the past primarily 30 years, 31 years. When I was 6, I learned about attention and consciousness and manifestation. So I've been getting all my prayers answered since I was like 6 years old, bro. I've had all my prayers. I want girls. I want money. From 6. I want video games. I want this. Kind of, I've knew about some sort of abstract energy that can modulate this realm in my favor. So I've been approaching it since I was 6 years old. So the guide is like the accumulation of all that stuff over the years. I've had friends who told me about this and that and that and this, but like when I pull back and look at it, I'm like, okay, this is the most organized, structured way to place all this together, from the most important thing all the way to the least important thing, but that's still important, like the food. It's not as important, but it's still important to have expedited, expedient results that are sustainable versus getting into spirituality, writing all your declarations down, writing all your affirmations and burning out after a week because you're tired of trying to manifest $10,000. It's not sustainable. In that energy you put trying to manifest $10,000, you could have made 60 with the same energy. So I put it in a way how it's sustainable. So it's just me paying attention over the past 31 years. That's what the guide is. No teacher, no thing, but like life has been my teacher and my friends and everything else. No guru.
Daniel asked, what do you drink?
Liquids. You ask a vague question, and you get a vague answer. I drink liquids, bro. I eat solids. People like, you don't eat for 300 days. You still eat something. Your drinking is still eating. I don't think you understand what the definition of eating means, bro. I think that you are blunted in your cognition and you are retarded. Drinking is not eating. Those are two totally different things. I'm not talking about Daniel. I've had people comment. They're like, you're still eating whenever you drink juice. I'm like, I'm still eating when I'm drinking. Do you understand what the word eating means, right? If you don't value definitions, then you have no structure in your life. So don't listen to the idiots. All right, next. Not you, Daniel. Daniel, you're awesome, but it's a very vague question. You know what I'm saying? Mikey mentality. You're an idiot. Don't be retarded. Mikey mentality. I love it. Let's just make a video like that. Do I have any editors out there in the crowd? I really want some stuff like that. That'd be so cool. But I'm busy like meditating and stuff, so I can't do it myself. I got things to do. I could do it, but I wouldn't be as powerful and as lively as I am here. All right, next.
Awesome. And Erica said, how would you explain death to a 5-year-old? My niece asked my sisters what's gonna happen to her when her mom dies. I was wondering how you would explain death in the spirit world to a 5-year-old.
Man, Erica, I love you so much, right? So your niece, right? Your niece. There's a lot of things that happen there. One, somebody beat your kid, beat your niece, right? Like, let's say it was your kid, right? I don't know your niece, I don't know your sister, whoever this person is. I don't even know you. But let's just say it's you and it was your kid. Somebody beat your kid to the punch on something that you should have told them in the very beginning. They shouldn't approach you like, hey, what's going to happen? You should have already explained this. You should have already been so intertwined in conversationally with this entity, with this being that you are the one showing them way before the world ever gets there. Now you have to try to make up for what the pollution of the world is telling them about death. Now your kid's thinking about death as a 5-year-old. Why isn't she asking like, hey, how do I live longer? Hey, mom, how do I live better? Hey, mom, how do I avoid death? And now she's like, no, death is the end result. We're going towards death. What happens after death? Die, 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 die. Because the person didn't train their child. The person wasn't with their child. The person let somebody else be their daddy, their mommy. And now the kid's like, well, I can't ask them anymore because it was the television, the phone, or whatever. I can't ask them anything. Now let me ask the open-ended question: what happens after you die? What am I going to do after you die? Versus pointing them towards life. Hey, this is what life is. This is how you avoid death, consciousness and awareness. Like, look both ways before you cross the street. It's not about death. It's about living. Whenever you live, you don't have to worry about death. But someone else took the role of the parent because the parent was absent for whatever reason. This is non-judgmental. I'm saying that's why it even occurred. The situation is the evidence that there was a substitute for where the parent should have been. That's all it's saying. Death isn't the actual subject matter. The subject matter is the kid had no one to be there. So now the kid's approaching with that question. It's saying like, hey, you need to spend more time with your kid. Especially if the kid's like, hey, what happens after you die? Okay, well, the kid's already thinking like you're going to die, if this was you, right? So make sure that you spend quality time with them before you do, and teach them everything you can and be with them and show them and talk to them like they're an adult. But you're probably not even an adult yourself. I'm not talking to you, Eric. I'm just saying like out loud. You're probably not even an adult yourself because you don't even converse with yourself and stuff with yourself and listen to yourself. So you don't even know what happens after you die and all this other stuff. So you're just as confused. So what if you're with the kid? Now the kid's bringing up deep, insightful topics that you don't even have an answer for because you're not even asking yourself these questions at all. Me personally, I don't even focus on death. If I had a kid, I'd be like, yo, that's what happens when you're stupid. That's what happens when you're unaware. That's what happens when you don't use your energy and then direct it and you let someone else direct it for you. You die, you get cancer, you get sick, you get hit by a car, you're unaware. Like, let that be the lesson. Like, look, life isn't promised. If you operate in stupidity, here you go. Look at all the dudes passing away at 36 because of steroid use. Well, there you go. For being so insecure, you hate yourself, you had a heart attack because you inject yourself with cocktails. Here's all the people running and having heart attacks from running long distances, having heart failure. There you go. Here's all the vegans who are having plaque in their heart. Here's what happens whenever you don't even understand what energy is and you let somebody else manipulate you to tell you what energy is. Ta-da! Yeah, kid, don't be like them. Instead, look, you and I, we're going to look at the world. What is that? Hey, what do you think that is? What is that? What would you say that is? Oh, that's cool. That's really good. I would say it's this. I can see what you're saying. That's really cool. I would see it as this too, because this reminds me of that. Have you ever seen that before? No? Here, let's go see that. And I would converse and talk and explore with the kid. I would beat the kid ahead of this world that would try to tell my kid about death. We've already talked about this years ago. Like, yeah, we already know. My kid's like, yeah, death. Yeah, that's what happens when people are stupid. They don't pay attention. That's how I would be if I had the kid. But guess what? I'm saying that because that's how I am with myself. I am the child. I am the kid. So I talk to myself like, hey, Mikey, what's going on? What is this? What is that? What is that over there? And I treat myself in the same way. And because I treat myself in the same way, I would just continue this type of way because that's just who I am. That's what I do. So I wouldn't do anything different. That's what I would say. There's a lot there, but I think that the parent partially is absent. No judgment. Who am I to judge? That you asked me the question, right? There's my answer. It's not in judgment. This is my answer. That makes sense or not? Do you get it? Does that make sense? Do you understand? That's what I would do. Because if you're not already doing that with yourself, you're already lost. And 99.9999999% of people are not doing that with themselves. So guess what? They're lost. That's why I'm here sharing with people, because you guys are lost. I'm not saying I'm not unaware of certain things, but there's some things that were made evident to me that the majority of the world doesn't know. And that's why I'm here to share that with you guys. I'm not putting myself on a pedestal or anything like that. I'm like, yo, you guys are looking over here. Hey guys, look over here. Like this is what you need to look at. Quit worrying about death. Hey, look at life. If you look at life more, you'll probably live longer than if you just focus on death. You know what I'm saying? Because there's power in our attention, our direction. Focusing on not dying is not the same as living longer. Focusing on death and dying is not the same as focusing on life and consistency. Those are two totally different things. Not eating and fasting are two different things. You got to be able to defer and point out the differentiation between two different subject matters, two different energies, two different things. That's why you were put in school. This is a square. This is a triangle. They are different. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is red. This is blue. Like you were literally put in school so you could decipher the differences from things. Pattern recognition, compare and contrast, subject and the predicate. Like you were, like literally all of life is being able to identify the differences. That's what measurements are. All the measurement is the difference or the influx or decrease or the expansion or the collapsing of something, whether you measure it by time, distance, temperature. Everything is just a difference. That's why you know what 60 degrees is, because 60 degrees is not 20 degrees. Green is not blue. And that's what life is. You are put in life, even if you didn't go to school, to be able to decipher the difference. That is a rain cloud. This is just a corpusculous cloud. This color will bring a tornado, green cloud and lightning and stuff like that. No clouds will most likely cause a drought. You're here to decipher the differences in reality. And that's why you're here. Most people they don't know that. They've never been told that. They don't even understand what I'm saying. Differences in reality. But is it not eating and fasting the same thing? That's how blunted people are. I think there was an article that was put out recently that kids who are going into university and college have a 4th grade developmental mind, the mind of a 4th grader. Kids who are going into, this is an article, so I don't know the validity of it and everything else, but it's an article that was written and was saying that kids who are going into college, university, have the mind of a 4th grader or a 10-year-old. They're not developed. They're not coherent in their mind, and they don't even know what life is. So I feel like this is why I'm called by everything to even be here and talk to you guys and share this with you, because like stuff's going down and it's time to go up. All right, next.
Awesome.
You like that, huh? Don't you? Hey, what up, girl? I love you too.
And a
Memes will make you stupid. The more you laugh, probably like the more you laugh at a meme, the more it blunts your brain. I stay away from too many memes, man. They'll make you retarded. Like seriously. Like I like them. I enjoy it. That's like the candy of the mind is the meme. So you gotta watch out for that stuff, man. People who speak in memes, people who even ask full, complete sentence like questions. Like somebody the other day. So I had an interview with the Radical Truth. Radical is like RAY, like radical, like radical truth with Rachel, right? It's here on my YouTube. And we're talking about all kinds of stuff. And we made a clip to promote it. And I put on my story. Mind you, she's interviewing me. I have a microphone. We're on 2 split screens. We're in 2 different locations. We look different, talk different, like everything, right? And someone's like, wife? Question mark. Like, is that your wife? They didn't even ask, is that your wife? They said, wife? Question mark. So I eventually came to the point where I'm like, are you asking me if the interviewer is my wife? Like, is that where, like, the mind was so, like, couldn't grasp that 2 people having a conversation virtually with a microphone and stuff like that, that this person's interviewing me. Because we're even talking about 2 different scenarios. Like, yeah, me and my, like, she was like, yeah, we had to go out and do this. And I'm like, yeah, we had to go out and do this. Like, we're told 2 totally different things.
She actually said her husband in the interview.
Yeah, if you listen to the interview, it actually says like her and her husband, all this other stuff. It's like the comprehension of the world is like, that's what I'm saying, man. All these people out here complaining about where the elite, where. Like, dude, shut up. Like, it is so easy to go and win. Quit, instead of complaining about the elite, just go overtake it. Like, go be your own elite, make your own group and all this. Like, it's everything's so easy. Like, you get all the resources you want. but they complain like little bitchs because they're still weak and they don't even see themselves. All they can do is complain. And as they're complaining, other people are winning. Hey man, if you're winning, you're winning. I'm not against any religion or skin color or people. Hey, the winners win, the losers lose. Play the game. That's it. At the end of the day. You don't like the game? Start playing it, learn the rules, and then make your own. All right, next.
Which I thought was really cool because someone actually asked about that podcast.
Okay.
So a car said, in your latest podcast, you were mentioning that you've seen cat people in higher realms. Can you please
I did not
explain
say that,
more?
bro. Cat people?
That was Ray, Rachel.
She said cat people.
She said she saw cat people. So
Come on, bro. Do I look like a woman? I know I got Musticulos. What are they called? Like the man things. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever, bro. Chesticles. I know I have chesticles, but do I look like a woman? I didn't say that. Can you decide? Here's a car. I love you because you're on the other lives too. But this is like pressing and concerning, bro. If a woman says, I've seen cat people, that is another person than me. That we're not the same person. If she says, I've seen cat people, that does not mean Mikey has seen cat people because I was there on screen. If she says, I have periods once a month, that does not mean I have periods once a month just because I was on the same screen as she said it. That's way more pressing than a cat. Why do you even care about a cat person when you can't even know who said what? That should be concerning to you, that your mind is messing with you so much that you're not even seeing reality or even knowing or being able to draw back to who said what. Akar, I love you. And that's why I'm saying this. Guys, if I can do like the Illuminati sign. I'm not. Here, I'll do this or do that. I don't know. What's the not? Here we go. Robin. Batman and Robin. I'm not doing the Illuminati sign, okay? I can. I'm not against it, but I'm just saying that's not what I'm... Oh, you must become one with the mudras. Okay. Not even doing that, bro. I've never seen cat people in my life. Like, I don't... Like, that's not me. I did not say that. Just because... You guys got to do that. Like, that's how they're deceiving you because you guys are so easily deceived that if you just put something on the same screen as something else, you instantly refer to as if it is. Guilty by association. Oh, yeah, you did that thing because there was an article that had words on it. Is there any evidence of this? Who said that? What's the source? Where did this even come from? This is even more pressing because this is not even an article about me. We're just both two people on the screen and like the other person's like, I've seen cat people. You got to be able to tell the difference. Life is about the differences. One thing that I've always excelled in my own life is like when you have the two pictures, like spot the difference. I've always like loved those things. But yeah, I've never seen cat people, bro. Ever in my life. I've never seen cat people. I've seen furries. You go on Reddit, there's a lot of furries on there. X, I'm sure there's a lot of furries on there. But no, I've never seen it. Although I've been intimate with stars and interdimensional beings. I've done the deed with them. That was crazy. I projected my face upon all the world and people have seen it in the sky. That was crazy. People are having visions about me. That's crazy. People are having dreams about me. Like a multitude of people, a mass of people like having dreams about me at night. It is crazy. But I've never seen cat people.
So layback music.
But if I did see cat people and they were into me, I might say, what's up? If they were like humanoid, anthropomorphic,
cat people,
cat human hybrid things, I'd be like, yeah, I'd give it a try. Depends, if they're like,
it's an energy thing.
Well, no, I don't know. If they look like like a mutated cat person, I'm like, okay, no. But if it's like, with hips and stuff like that, humanoid type, then I might be into that. There's some humans I don't want to be with, so there's definitely some cat people I probably would want to be with, If you gave me that human, I'm like, I'm good, bro, I'll pass, I don't want to be with every hole.
He's like, I'm sorry, Mikey, you are completely right.
Don't apologize to me. This is not about right, wrong. This is not, I'm just saying, like, I'm just bringing to your attention how your own thoughts lied to you. Be sorry to yourself. Like, dang, I tricked myself. Like, I thought Mikey said, why? What's up in my mind that I can't even tell who said what? I don't have the evidence anymore. I don't even know what's going on. Like, who, was it Mikey? Was it, be sorry to yourself. You don't have to apologize to me. I'm here as your friend. I'm pointing this out to help you. I don't care if you get me wrong with Ray. It doesn't matter if you switch us up. I don't care. But I'm saying this is something for you to be like, whoa, I just watched the podcast and I couldn't even remember who said what. And now I'm saying that this person said this when it wasn't even what happened. That's how we start to live in a delusion, and it pulls us in. Now nothing makes sense and we live in chaos and like, why is this happening? That's the evidence of it right there. Hey, Lele, will you give me some more? All right, what else we got? Dude, I feel like I have like body armor on, man. I feel like I'm some sort of like android. What up, dog?
You look great.
Thanks, ladies. I appreciate you.
Layback Music asks,
Layback music.
do you use pressure points?
In what way? In what way? God, come on, guys. Use your cognitive capacity to make a complete sentence. Like, pressure. What does that mean? Pressure points. Like on my phone, there's pressure points on my phone. Like, do I use pressure? Like, what pressure? Like, what is that? To poop? Oh man, my poop stuck. What? In what way? I don't want to fill in those gaps for y'all. Come on, like, class is in session, homie. Like, use complete words. Come on, let's go. All right, what else?
Mr. Franco asks, what do you think should you remove heavy metal first? Sorry, I'm gonna read this again. What to you?
Oh, wait, stop. You guys are making it hard on Sasha. If you're not going to use complete sentences for me, at least do it for Sasha, because she has to read all y'all's comments.
I'm like,
come on now.
Word for word. What do you think should you remove heavy metals first to get in harmonic state, or you can get in harmonic state first and body can detox itself?
Who's this by?
Mr. Franco 21.
Mr. Franco. Let's have a word real quick. Let's talk for a sec.
Autocorrect. I don't know.
Maybe it's autocorrect. No, autocorrect has like screwed me over too many times, dude. I get a big F-bomb to autocorrect, man. It's like it changes words that are obviously correct into something that's wrong. I send it. I'm like, I was like an idiot. I'm like, especially when I'm speaking with girls, you know, because things get hot in the chats and stuff like that. Women just want me from my body. I'm more than a piece of meat. No, actually, I want to have intellectual conversations with girls, but when the girls hit me up, it's always like they're like, "Show me your dong, show me your dong, show me." Like I get that every day. I'm like, bro, like, you're so lustful, and I don't do it. Like, I don't send my dong over the internet. It's not my thing. But like, I want to have an intellectual conversation. It's just like, show me your dong. But then we're like talking and stuff like that, and like, I'll like passionately talking. I like romantic. I don't even know what the word is. That's how much I'm not in this stuff, bro. Like my mind's up here, but like I'll say like foreplay back and forth, whatever the thing is, and then it'll autocorrect into something so stupid. I'm like, I can't believe it just said that, and now it just ruins the whole. At least for me, it ruins the whole vibe. See, and then I'm like, can't believe that's what it autocorrected to. Anyway, Mr. Franco, love you, dude. What to get out first to enter the harmonic state, right? You don't get something out first to enter the harmonic state. You get out everything. So like whatever kills you, bro. Like who cares about heavy metals if you have rat poison in the freaking corner filling the air? Like it's not about, well, rat poison probably has heavy metals in it too, like arsenic and stuff. But either way, it's not about, okay, is it heavy metals or is it light metals or soft metals or is it gas? It's everything. Anything that would kill you, get it out like now, like today, like yesterday, bro. Like you're late. It's not about like, well, what do I do? Everything that's bad, poison, raid. How dare you have raid in your house? I see people with raid. Oh my God. I see people with raid on their kitchen counter. I'm like, how retarded are you? Like, I'll see on reels and stuff like that, people that's like a mess in their house, and they'll have raid on the kitchen counter. Like, you eat food there, you prepare food there, this thing leaches into the environment. And you have your plates and your forks next to raid, and I'm like, you are an idiot. You have literal poison on the counter that you prepared things that you consume. What an retard. I'm just saying, like, this is what? So anyway, all of it, man. Anything that would kill you, get it out, man. Poisons and toxins, all this stuff. Like pronto, like now, like, what do you mean? What should you do first? You should have been having all of it done. Like, get it all out, dude. Come on, homie. All right, Sasha, what we got next?
Okay. So, Le, Le,
So
Leanne said, oh, just statement. Medication blocks energetic connection to your higher self also.
all right.
And then Bloom Cooper said, I've been in a challenging situation financially, having to help family members and working a job that is not soul aligned. I
Are
want
you
to
from
be
India? What's his name? What's her name?
Bloom
Bloom. Where
Cooper.
are you from India?
I don't think so.
Where are you from, Bloom? All right, but continue reading, but please tell me where you're from.
I want to be locking into the guide, not
You want to be what?
be locking into the guide, not being busy in world. What if the path of least
That's
resistance?
stupid. That's stupid. Like why? Like you guys are trying to do this like absolutist type stuff. I want to be locked in the guide now. The world. That's not what the guide is. The guide is literally how to live and embrace the entirety of the world in a way that doesn't kill you or take from you, but that you can benefit. You guys want to be hippies and like gurus and like, oh, let me out the matrix. So you're weak. I'm not talking about you, Bloom. Yes, I am. But anyway, I'm not talking about you, Bloom. But you guys are like, you just want escapism because you're not diligent enough to do whatever it takes. It's not what the guide is. The guide isn't like this escape plan, like, oh, I gotta get my life 100% right. You gotta leave the world behind and all this stuff just so I can follow the guide. The guide's like, okay, you sleep, right? Okay, sleep like this for like better results. Okay, you eat, right? Eat like this for better results. Okay, you have a bedroom, right? Okay, position your bedroom like this. It's not like this escapism. Like you don't even know. Like if you like you guys are trying. Like you don't. The guide is not your excuse to disassociate yourself with the world. If anything, you should embrace the world even more because you have the power that the guide gives you cognitively. So if anything, you should be stronger and be more prone and less destructive from the world, and be able to embrace it more. You're not trying to escape from it. It is not your cop out. It's not your ticket. Well, I gotta go do Mikey's guide. That you're lying to yourself because you're weak. The guide is not your ticket to escape the world. The guide gives you the strength to go live in the world. I'm not your excuse to be mean to people or disassociate from people or ignore people or to cut yourself off from people. I am the power that's given to you to be influential to people, to be motivational to people, to be the inspiration to all those around you, to live in a higher way because you live with them and you're in front of them. Does not cut yourself off from the world, go live in a cave because everyone's toxic and mean and bad. It's for weak people. The God gives you power and strength to go out there and be the smile that brightens the day, even whenever it's cloudy, because you have the energy to share with the world. You're not worried like a little bitch from energy vampires. You have so much energy. Here, take some. You want some? Here, take some. Here, you want some? Take some. Take some. My energy is so influential that even if energy vampires came to me, when they consume my energy, it would transform them and they'd become a different person. This is not your cop out. It's not what this is. So please don't assume that, because it will never be that. That's not who I am. I don't believe in independence or running away or being like, okay, I got to be my own boss. And that's stupid. We're community. We come together. We all live together. We all share this world. We're not here to run away from anybody or their problems or anything like that. We're here to see the highest way, and the highest way benefits all of us. People are so weak that they come into my DMs like, why do you charge for the guide? That's how weak they are. They focus on the one thing I charge for, but not the hours upon hours I spend sharing and teaching you right here what's in the guide. I checked today, we have over 50 live streams that we posted so far on the YouTube channel. 50. That's in our playlist folder. There might even be more. And each live stream is like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I think some of them are even like maybe 6 hours, but I think like 4 or 5 hours. They don't ever think like, hey, Mikey, thank you for going live and all the free information you give us. Hey, man, wow, what you said is like so powerful here. Thank you for giving all to me for free. They're like, okay, where's he charging at so I can be a victim to say, well, I'm not doing that live. Oh, he charges it for the guy. Okay, why do you? If information should it be for free? That's their block to stop them from living this greater life. They'll look for the one thing that they can use for an excuse not to live this life, and that's weak people. Such weak, pathetic. You have the soul and the power of the divine and source and spirit. And you want to disassociate yourself with the world. You want to be like, why do you charge for the guy? I don't even listen to those people. They're pathetic. They chose to lick trash because that's all they speak is whining, complaining stuff. It's like, grow up, live in power. I'm not even saying listen to what I'm saying. I'm not even saying buy the guy. I don't care what you do, but like if you're going to say something, make it at least powerful. Don't be a whining, pathetic little groveling soul. Like stand up and have a backbone. Live. Why are they wasting my time coming to my DMs? Why do you charge with it? You shouldn't knowledge be free? So go say that to Boeing. Go say that to Raytheon. Go say that to the our military defense budget in the defense organization, whatever it's called. Hey, give me all your information about these aircraft you're building. Hey, knowledge should be free, bro. But they wouldn't even do it. Even if they got it for free, they wouldn't do it anyway. Because it's a distraction. Shouldn't it be free? They're saying that because they don't want the responsibility of doing it. That's actually their validation. They're admitting that they wouldn't do it anyway. Anybody says, shouldn't it be free? Doesn't even do it anyway. That's why they're even in the DMs. I'm like, I don't even know you. Get out of my DMs. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. I don't care. I'm here to help those who want to help themselves. I'm not here to breastfeed babies. These grown men, dude. These are men. It's not even women, dude. Like the freaking women are strong. I respect women way more than I do a lot of men. Like I got my bros. My dudes are cool. There's cool dudes everywhere. Like guys are like, I'm a dude. So like I vibe with my bros. But there's some dudes who are such PUSSIES is that I'm like, you're grown men, bro. Like what are you crawling in my DMs telling me how I should live my life? I don't even know you. No wonder you don't got a girlfriend. You over here looking my feet. Get out of here, bro. Go make something of yourself. Anyway, I had to say that because the guide is not for you to try to disassociate yourself from the world or try to like, you got to leave everything to escape. Stand up. Whoever this Bloom, right? Is Bloom Indian or what?
Didn't respond yet.
Oh, they probably left. You still here, Bloom?
I think from the last time I remember, maybe Australian. It's Bloom Cooper.
Bloom and Onion. Oh, Cooper's not Indian at all.
So I'm not sure.
But hear what I'm saying. Instead of being like, I want to live I'm in a job I don't like to take care of my family. I want to live the guide. Use the motivation that the pressure that this job gives you to become intellectually wise so you can create a structure and a method that would provide for your family but get you out of the job. Use that as motivation to get the out and go do something better. Not leave and abandon everything. Oh, my family needs me and they're pressuring on me and I got to go do this and I got to go do that. I got to go do all this other stuff. Use that as motivation to, okay, I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to find something. I'm going to create something. I can still provide for my family and take care of them while simultaneously exiting out of this. Still keep the commitment to your job. Love the people around you. Like you made a dedication to them. Show up, be there, be willing, and use the funds you're getting there to be expansive and creative, to go build something, to take care of your lineage.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Danny said, oh, you want me to put it on the thing?
Is it on YouTube or what?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, sure. What did Danny say?
So Danny says, the guide is cheap as over 20 years of experience. People whinge and whine just for the hell of it.
Come on, Danny. I love you. Come on. And the thing is, you gave it to them free, they wouldn't even do it anyway. So those people are telling me, hey, ignore me. So the moment somebody comes in like, why isn't it for free? Why does it cost so much? Why is it this? They're literally saying, don't listen to me. That's my indicator. Like, okay, yeah, not a real person. No one to focus on. Danny comes in, hey, Danny's like, hey, yo, dude, I want to be better in life. Like, I'm going to get, even people like, I'm going to get your guide. Like, I'm going to save up or something. I even tell people, I don't even care if you get the guide. Do it or not. Just show some freaking oompa or some pizzazz or something like, hey, I have a hunger for life, something like, yo, dude, I agree with what you say, or like it's awesome. Like I've watched all your free lives and I took notes and got stuff, and I'm thankful that you're here. Hey man, I'm gonna get the guide. What would you say about this? Yeah, okay, cool. This person's awesome. Like, oh yeah, sure, bro. What I would say is blah 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 blah. But the person just comes in whining, block, delete. I don't care. I have one life, and I'm going to waste it on PUSSIESs. I got one life. I'll spend it with vaginas. Those are great. PUSSIES. I'm good, bro. I don't need you, especially if you're a man. I can see, you know, it's men. It's usually guys. It's usually guys. It's not women in my DMs like, I mean, sometimes there are, but it's majority guys. Like, how grow a freaking backbone, you little. Anyway, because here's the thing. I grew up poor. You want to go? I'm like, bro, you're 30. You're 30. Grow up. I have teenagers in my DMs like, yo, Mikey, you're awesome, bro. I just got your guide. I'm 18, by the way. Or even 18 years like, dude, I'm 18. I don't have that money yet, but I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna like make it happen, bro. Versus dudes who are 30. Well, I haven't bought your guide yet because I just wanted to go to the phone and just smack them. I'm like, you're 30. When I was 7, I think I had like $800 as a 7-year-old. And it kept growing as I was 10, 11, 14. When I was like 16, I started like my first like full business, and I had 4 employees. Eventually, I had 4 employees, and I made so much money. I bought my own car. I bought a Ford F-150, like a new Ford F-150. Those things aren't cheap. It's how much money I made in high school just by thinking, by not being a little PUSSIES. I'm like, let me get up and do something. Let me just do something. Back in my day. All right, anyway. No. But I grew, and this is why I have no empathy for that spirit. What a weak, pathetic. I have no empathy for weakness. None. If a person's injured and hurt, I have love and compassion. But if a person has the power, they have energy in their body, and they just want gimme, 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 I have no empathy for that person. For the sick, the lame, the maimed, the hurt, the injured, my heart goes out. I'm all for those people. Hey, I'm here for you. Let's go. Hey, my kid's sick, Mikey. What would you say? This is what I would say. Hey, Mikey, I have this sickness or disease. Hey, what would you say? Bam. Hey, Mikey, why don't you give me the guide for free or give me a discount? Shut the. These people are like, they actually have cancer. Like, yo, I'm gonna find a way to get your guide. This person here, they're in good health, and like they won't even get up for themselves. Pathetic. If I wasn't in the house, I'd spit right now. I'd spit it out. But anyway, when I was a kid, I grew up in a neighborhood. I was so poor. We were so poor. I'm from America. I'm from the US of A, okay? God bless my country. 250-year anniversary, independence. Okay? I love my country. God bless. I'm not escaping the U. I'm not running from it. I've already been to all the states in the U. I love my country. I've been to the most of the cities in my state, and I've been to most of the states in my country. So I lived in America. I did America, and I did a lot of girls in America. I did a lot of stuff in America, right? I'm not a passport bro. I'm not leaving because I already went to like almost every single state. Great sand dunes of Colorado, the geyser spring, the intermittent spring of Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park, Yosemite, Redwood National Forest, the whole rainforest in Washington. I've been to the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah. I've been all like Nevada, Las Vegas, and I've been everywhere, right? Florida, Miami, New York. I've been everywhere in my country. I love my country. I did not leave my country. I just went to all my country. And then I'm like, let me go explore the stuff. That's it. My country's awesome. America's great. I can only really speak to you because of America. Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, American companies. So I have the ability to even speak to you guys because of what America was able to produce. So my country's awesome. I love America. It's freaking cool. Is everything they're doing right? but they give a lot of people access. That's all I gotta say. Like, I can't say everything that they're doing is right, but you know, we're only here to even say that because of the freedom that's in America, freedom of speech, what they're building and everything else, right? Anyway, when I grew up in my country, in America, people speak English, and if you don't speak English, there's no tolerance for you at all. Like like I go to other countries, like right, I go all over South America, Asia, and there, especially Asia, and there's tolerance for not speaking their language. If I don't speak Thai, if I don't speak Nepalese, if I don't speak Mongolian or like Lao or Vietnamese, there's tolerance for me. Oh, hey, don't worry. Like, they actually apologize to me that they don't speak English. And I'm like, bro, I'm in your country, right? But in America, it's not like that. You don't speak English, you can get out. Don't be bringing that gibberish over here in my country. That's how it is in America. It's like, yo, bro, it's a little prejudice, man. Like, show some love, show some compassion, you know?
But that's how you keep power, I guess.
That's how you keep power. It's like, these are the rules. You don't speak this in my house. Hey, you know. Anyway, so in America, in my neighborhood, we were like the only people. I was the only kid who spoke English. All the other kids spoke Spanish. That's how poor we were. That no one in my neighborhood spoke English. I was so poor in my own country that I didn't even live in an English-speaking neighborhood. I was so poor that I grew up in the ghetto, a Hispanic ghetto in Houston, Texas, where everyone spoke Spanish. And I was the only kid who spoke English. That's how poor we were. My dad was Caucasian, white guy. He's my stepdad. So poor, we lived with the Hispanic people. So I grew up with the Mexicans. Yo, what's up, Vato? How's it going? But I didn't learn Spanish because there's no one there to teach me because I was like 7. And they didn't know how to teach Spanish because they were just now learning English. So they were like ESL. I was with the ESL kids. That's how poor we were. As a 7-year-old, right? Eventually I moved to the country where people spoke, you know, eventually I moved. We moved, right? That's how poor I was. So for an 18, 20, 30-year-old to come to me is like, that's too high. You privileged little snotty piece of shit. Literally, I was so poor, no one spoke the language in my own country. And these people complaining about, hey, it's too high, man. Can you do this? Like, get up out of the mud and go be something. Quit being a little bitch and freaking just make some progress, bro. You're 30. Like, I don't see how people can stay. Like, I understand how you can be poor because I was poor. I was extremely poor. I was the poorest of the poor. I was so poor, no one spoke English. That's how poor I was. I don't get how you can stay poor. I get how you can be born into poverty, right? I grew up on like food stamps, Medicaid, or Medicare. My dad was old, so he was like Medicare, I think. I was on Medicaid to get even like my glasses. We had food stamps. I was poor. I was extremely poor. I grew up in extreme poverty. Extreme poverty. And I get how you can be born into poverty. I just don't see how you can stay poor. That's a choice. You can be born into poverty, but if you stay poor, that's on you. That's 100% on you. And you don't got to deceive people or hustle or grind or like manipulate people or multi-level marketing Ponzi. You don't got to scheme or anything like that. You just do good work. You go out there and you have good energy. People will want to work with you. You make a quality product. You have quality service. You have quality energy when you arrive with a smile on your face, like, hey, we're going to make this the best ever. People will want to work with you. But you have a crappy mood, a crappy attitude, a crappy personality. I mean, well, I deserve more. I deserve better. No wonder why you're poor. No wonder why you say poor. Gimme, it's too much. Privilege, man. I love that I grew up there because now I can say everything about it. I can say everything about poor people because I grew up poor. I can say everything about it because I grew up. Now, if I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, I'm like, whoa, my name is Michael Huffington. I wouldn't have the ability to. Michael Huffington. Yeah, Michael Huffington from Huffman. I mean, I couldn't say any of this stuff. But because I grew up with like food stamps and all that. I could tell you all about it. And you can't say anything about me. I'm ethnic. I'm mixed race. Grew up on food stamps. Grew up in a neighborhood where no one spoke my language. In America, I have all the credentials to say all the stuff about poor people. Because if you stay there now, it's your fault. Because no one helped me. No one paid the way. My parents didn't pay the way for me. I don't even know who my, man, this is deep here. My mom didn't pave the way for me. She was out of my life by the age of 4. Never met my real dad. My stepdad was here. He was doing the best he could, but obviously we're poor. We can't even afford a neighborhood that speaks English. So I mean, he did his best, but no one did anything for me. It like that. Like, of course, my stepdad took. I mean, I'm so grateful for my stepdad, my grandma. Like they did their best. But I'm saying no one gave me a college fund or this or that or this or that. Like I had to wake up and figure it out. One thing that you notice, if you go through my timeline of my life and we look back on the history of my life, I have never asked for free stuff. I might ask to like agree and like make a deal, like, hey, what's up? But I've never asked, hey, give me that for free. Hey, give me this. That type of person, give me free. If I saw something that I want, I'd say, how much is it? Okay, cool. They give me the price. Okay, I'll be back. I'll go find whatever I need to make it happen. Or I don't want it. If I'm not willing to put out the diligence to go get what's needed for the thing I value, that I don't actually want it, and why would they even give it to me in the first place? So when you look back on, I've never asked for. I don't like asking for stuff for free. I don't believe in it. Like I don't. It's so cheap. It's like, oh, like get that all. I'd rather pay. I'd rather. Even my security guard here, he's already paid for, right? I have a security guard here who guards my gates. Give them bonuses and all kinds of stuff. Always like giving more. My maids, I have 3 maids here who do stuff, right? Juices, house clean, all stuff, right? More. Hey, happy birthday, happy this. Hey, here's this. Here's. I'm not like, hey, well, you know what? Like, I gave you that bonus last week. Could you like come and do like an extra day for me for free? Why would you be so pathetic as a person that you wouldn't value another person's life or their time? You don't even deserve to have money if you don't value. Like the purpose of having money is to value people. What do I do with my money? I gift my neighbors. I gift my friends. I bless the children. I took the whole like load of kids out to amusement park. Probably because they've never been there because they're so poor. Because they can't do it themselves. The whole purpose of having money and having value or having wealth is to value people. That's the whole purpose of this. That's why I don't have. I mean, I could have a Lambo. I can go buy a Lambo. I can buy it right now and go buy a Lambo. And if I did it, that wouldn't even be wrong. But the purpose of having this money is to show how much I love the people around me. I love you. I'll say it in words. I'll say it in deeds. I'll show up when you're sick. And I'll show you with the wealth that I have. That's the purpose to have wealth. And I use wealth to get access to information and knowledge and whatever else I need, or time. Now my wealth actually buys me a lot of time. So that's what I do with my wealth for me. I use the money I have to buy myself time so I can dig in and understand. So anyway, for these people groveling in my DMs, like, why never? Again, if I wasn't in the house, I'd spit on the floor. But I wouldn't want the maids to clean it up because that'd be disrespectful. All right, next question. That's all she goes away. Okay, Lay, you can ask the question.
Okay, come up, keep crying straight up. I am the purple house.
Purple house.
Straight from Green Valley home.
I can yell at them. Hold on, guys. Yo! Hey, 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 hey! Yo!
Sorry.
You hear me?
So Sherry says, good, thank you. You're a king serving others.
I love you, Sherry. Sherry, right?
Yeah.
Sherry? Yeah. I love you. And for all those guys out there, women don't respect that. little groveling free. You think I, hey, you think I'd take this woman and like, okay, hey, let's get some coupons to see if we can get some stuff for free from this restaurant here. You think I care about that? Not the restaurant. Most restaurants do want to bless me. Hold on, wait. Is this him?
Yes.
Hey, hey, can you hear me?
I don't understand what are you
Listen. Now drive up the road. I'm right here. Drive up the road and give it to me. I'm here. Purple house. Very easy. Drive. Purple house. Up road. Yes. I'm yelling. Okay? Meet me here. 10 seconds.
Very easy.
Okay.
Thank you.
So many men are PUSSY. The guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna drive up the road. I'm gonna yell for him. Hey! 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 I feel like the most competent man in the world sometimes. But anyway, guys, right? You like women, right? You like butts and boobs and
You're so cute, Lane.
holes.
I love you.
All right, cool. Women want men. Women want men. Women want men who can stand up, who aren't little bitzhs, who can like, I wouldn't even, like, dude, I wouldn't even care about splitting the bill. I wouldn't care about, okay, what are you adding to it? If I can't see what this woman could add to me, why am I even trying to negotiate? You get what I'm saying? Like, you guys have been so convoluted and polluted by this dating stuff that you ask the woman, okay, what do you bring to the table? Stupid, you're the visionary. What do you see for the destiny? Share the picture with her. Hey, this is what I see. World travel, giant houses, blah, 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 blah. I'm looking for somebody to do this. If you can't paint the picture, why would you? Because if you need her to paint the picture, you're the BITCH. Idiot, you're the visionary. She's the empath. You're the one leading. You have the phallus. You have the point. You have the direction. She opens you up. You direct. You erect. She opens. She expands. She creates a space. So if you go to a woman, he is, yeah. And you're like, what can you bring to the table? What do you got? If all you got the job, you're a BITCH. You should have heart, passion, compassion, love, vision, expanse, direction. You need to be going somewhere. Why would you even have that conversation? What a weak conversation to have with a woman. What do you bring to the table? If you're asking that, you're already blind. If you can't see the potential in the person, then what are you even doing talking to them? It's your job as a visionary to see who can help you and pull out their strengths, their abilities, their gifts, their talents. You as the man should be the one who can see the value in something and extract it. It's not women who made diamond mines or gold mines. It's guys who saw something and they took initiative and they mined out the gold and they brought the value out of the mine. It's not, well, do you have gold in you or what? Like, do you have some gold in you? Because like I'm not going to pay for all this. We're going to split the bill here. Pathetic, bro. You should have enough money that you can pay everyone's bill in the restaurant. And if you're not there, don't feel bad. But you should at least have that mindset. Like, it's not about splitting the bill with her. Why am I not so successful I could pay for everybody's meal in this place right now? That's the question you should be asking yourself. Anyway. I love you guys so much.
I'm coming.
Oh, what's the next one?
Okay, yeah. Mr. Franco said, As far as I know, I am doing everything right, yet I still struggle with brain fog that robs my mental clarity, a lack of energy, and pain in my body. I don't
Do you
understand
have the
what's
guide?
happening.
No. It would help you to get the guide. What do I say every live? This is the order. Take out all toxins, anything man-made, anything that's made for man, chemicals, soaps, detergents, deodorants, candles, anything that doesn't come from the earth, anything that's not natural. Completely remove it from your life. Hey, can you have Anna call this guy and be like, hey, dummy, that's not our house. We don't live there. So you take out toxins, all toxins, colognes, perfumes, scents, deodorant, soaps, dish soap, body soap, lotions, candles, scents, carpet cleaner, like all this stuff, and go out into nature, go out into the forest and deep breathe as much as you can, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. What is it? Is this them?
Yeah.
Here, give me a second. I'll do this. Here, Sasha, talk to the people.
A little difficult. Hi, everyone. So we are getting a delivery, and our house is out in the countryside, away from the city. We're like literally the last house of the city. we're literally a forest in the very back. So this delivery driver doesn't want to drive his car up all the way to where our house is, which is not too far from where he's at. So that's what's happening right now. We're just talking, chatting with, calling with him, telling him just drive up the road, like literally. We're literally like right there. So, anyways, how is everyone doing today? This is something very interesting that's happening because that doesn't usually happen. Most people are very, in Nepal, they are very sweet, kind, helpful people. But for some reason, this guy is just like, he won't budge. He's just staying where he's at. He's like, you come meet me. And I'm like, dude, we hired you to be a delivery driver. What are you talking about?
His job, huh? Can't even deliver.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
Bro, you're a delivery driver and you can't even deliver. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, I feel like all men are just sissy babies. Like the baby won't move. Like,
Yeah, I
just
told
being
him just
stubborn.
drive up the driveway and that's it. It's so close, but you know, he's
It's literally like 100 feet. Like, it's over there, like around the corner. I'm like, all right, whatever, dude, next.
awesome.
This is just the justification. Probably because I'm talking about how so many people are just like little, like it's literally manifesting in real time. I'm like seeing it. Like, this is your job. You're the delivery driver. Like, you drive to me, homie.
RIL.
It's like somebody like an Uber, like Uber Eats. Instead of coming to your house, they just like stop at the place outside your neighborhood. Like, okay, come out of your neighborhood to meet me in the front of your neighborhood to get your food. Like, no, bro. Like, you're the delivery guy. Like, go to my house. There's not even a gate here. There's not even like a gated. It's a driveway.
Yeah.
All right, next.
So the thing said he sounded crazy AF. That's what someone said. How much water do you drink a day?
I haven't drunk water in probably like 7 months. So I don't drink water. Water's not the thing. Like everything that you've been told, you've been propagated to, is most likely manipulation. You don't need a bunch of water. Now, again, if you're like in a poor condition, like a very volatile condition, yeah, you're gonna need more water than most. But once you get to my condition where I'm at, which would take you years to get here, I don't drink water.
Which RIL said you guys are such an inspiration.
I love you, man. Or is it a girl?
It's a guy.
Okay,
yeah.
I love you, bro.
Actually, you're right. If that guy wants to get paid, he needs to come to here.
Do we gotta pay him or what?
Yeah, I pay him the delivery. So I'm like, if he's not coming, I'm
Cool. I guess I got a free package. If Upin goes down there or something like that, hey man, can you pick up this package? I can get Indra to go down there too.
oh yeah.
But I'm not gonna get Indra to meet this guy.
No.
If
no,
I
no,
go
no.
down there, I'm gonna smack him like, what a little sissy. You're pathetic. I feel like
what you feel,
I feel like the
Michael.
back of my hand is wisdom, and I gotta give people wisdom.
I also feel what you feel because I'm like, what? You can't drive up just that much? Like,
You're delivered. Like, you've driven this whole way so far. Like,
yeah, he drove.
all right, anyway, who cares
anyways.
about this guy? Next
You're
conversation.
Right. Sherry said, lucky daughter to be birthed by you. Love, light, and blessings to you, sir. Your family and legacy is a light to the earth.
Lucky daughter?
Yes. I am not his daughter, but
This is my wife. That's what I'm telling you. She's older than me, but she looks younger. So does Lay. Like they thought Lay was my neighbors when we first got here. They thought Lay was like a teenager.
Mhm.
Like we were talking to people and stuff like that, and like we were in person, like talking to them. And they thought like Lay was like 18. They thought Sasha was like 20 or something like that. And I'm like, no, bro, Sasha's 40 and Lay's like 31. They're like, ¿por qué? And I'm like, whoa, this is Asia. Why are you speaking Spanish? Because that's what this energy is. It keeps you young and youthful, like you're like an angel. Like you have so much luminance to you, and luminosity that you just shine, you radiate, and you don't age. The only thing about this specific iPhone, it's an iPhone 13. It puts so much sharpness on my face. I look very like when I watch the replays back of the lives, I'm like, man, my face looks so hard, but like they turn the sharpness up. But man, if you see my face, like there's no wrinkles, there's no lines or anything like that. And my face has restored its vitality and its youth since I was 28 to now.
Which Elijah said, aging backwards, credit to you guys and creating something that works. Heart hands.
That's why I'm here. I'm not here to try to sell something. I'm here to say this works. Like, I don't know anything more effective than this, which is the guide. Like this way of life, like I don't know anything more powerful than this. I'm gonna recalibrate myself from this guy. Like, I feel like my balls grew 2 sizes today. These sissy balls out here.
I'm like, man, Michael, the way you talked to him, you took that authority. But he's still whatever.
Whatever, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. And then so LL.
You see how she hypes me up? She gassed me up.
That's not gassing you up. This is true. You are so
This-
manly. Oh my God. I feel like you're a man's man. You're actually going to do something with life.
How's you gonna be successful if you can't even live up to your word?
Yeah, you make it happen. I've seen you time and time again make it happen.
Just do it, bro.
Mm-hmm. So FC or FGS, whatever. Anyways, sorry. Your fluids, or what fluids do you drink?
That's cool. I like that. Quite a bit, man. Obviously, kombucha, coffee, milk tea, juice, blood. Drink blood, some broth. Yeah, I can drink some blood. It's frozen, so I can eat some blood technically. But yeah, I have some blood. I'll eat some blood here. It's frozen blood, so you leave it out and it like turns into liquid. But yeah. All right, next.
Amazing.
Those are pretty much all the fluids I drink. I don't drink water though. You know, coconut water. Yeah, I drink so many. Like I don't even remember tea, ginger juice. Like I just drink a bunch of stuff. No like meal replacements though. I don't drink like smoothies or shakes or blended up food or meal replacement, all this other stuff.
Danny from Facebook said, did you hear the one that said, he said, if they watched your free lives, they can get the guide even cheaper with a discount code. People these days
Danny.
just want everything for free and want it done for them.
But this like I'm not even against it
Mhm.
because it makes life easier for me because they already gave up. So all I gotta do is like I don't even gotta be all that great. I kind of like just not give up like them, and I kind of already have it. So this is blood. It's frozen. It's the blood of most likely a goat. Well, actually, no, this might be chicken blood. And duck blood. Chicken blood and duck
I didn't
blood.
drink much.
Is this chicken blood and duck blood?
Oh.
Or this is the goat?
Yeah, that was the chicken duck.
So yes, it's chicken and duck. I didn't see any hair in it, so that's how I know.
Okay. Thank you. I was wondering, I was like, dang, he drinks this. Like,
What is it?
The mango juice, I didn't put the coconut water in it yet.
it was like, what's so thick?
Ugh. Sasha's like, Sasha's like this. Sasha
I
drinks
was
like,
like, why is Michael?
she chokes on liquid. It's stuck in my
I
throat.
was like, why does Michael drink this thick thing?
Michael's
No.
a man. You want some blood?
No, I'm okay.
You want some
thank
blood?
I got some blood earlier.
Stick it in your mouth.
Appreciate you.
I think right now my stomach's very sensitive.
Oh wait, I said earlier, but
All
no.
right, cool.
not
What's
earlier.
up?
Okay, so Elijah, Eli,
I love you, Danny.
John,
Danny, I love you.
sorry,
You're awesome.
said go-to foods when you do actually eat.
What?
Go-to foods when you do actually eat.
I don't think like that. I'm not a modern day man. I don't think go to like that terminology like really demasculate. Is it a man or who is this?
I think it's a man.
It's a dude.
Eli.
Eli. Well, I know that I've been with some Eli's who were girls.
It
I've never met a girl named Eli who wasn't hot.
says
So,
Eli John.
Eli, I love you if you're watching. Besides this Eli here, I love you too, Eli. But I'm talking about the other Eli. Go to cola.
Danny said blood icy pole.
Yeah, blood sickle.
Blood sickle. Erin said ice cream.
But I eat vitamin A, 3 minerals, zinc. So it's not like, oh, hey, it's my eating day. Let me have some ice cream. It's like I don't think like that, and that's why I have these results because the way I think, okay, what do I need? I need vitamin A, retinol, beta carotene. I need the B complex, vitamin B1 all the way through 13. Vitamin C, vitamin D1, D2. Do D3, but I believe D3 is the sun, or D1 might be the sun or whatever, like D1 through 3. E, K complex, selenium, magnesium, iodine, choline, potassium, manganese, all of them. So yeah, that's what my go-to is, like the vitamins and minerals I'm made of. Yeah.
So Trina said, thank you for sharing it here for free every single day. I can't wait to save up for the Discord and the guide. Can you make the cover of the guide accessible in photo format to put it on my phone background?
Man, that's so cool.
That is so cool.
Hey, check it out. Where's the Samsung? Can I see it?
Oh, wait. Dink.
We don't have a lock screen on the Samsung, but we have it on as our background too.
Oh.
Yeah, we can have them like download the thing for like wallpaper.
Okay.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can I see it actually?
Yeah.
So you know me, right? Mikey, right? I'm explosive. I'm yelling. I have all this energy and power. Well, that's what's on the front of the guide, like an exploding being, like a being so bursting with radiance and exuberance. Like that's what is there. So whenever you see the cover of the guide, it's a person just emitting so much power and light, because that's how you feel. When you go on the guide, you're like, whoa, where's all this energy? It's like you sniff something, you're like, oh, but you're sober. You're like, I have so much freaking energy. And you feel like that the rest of your life. I've been like this for like almost 6 years. I'm like, where was this energy all my life? I even know I could have this type of energy because it's a clean energy. It's not like, we get like caffeine or something like that. Eventually you crash. This is the clean. It just goes and goes, and you feel good, and it's like never like anxiety on you, like wearing you down. It's just good, clean energy for like the rest of your life. It's freaking crazy. So you end up. We have that cover because that's how you end up feeling like a deity that's exploding.
Yeah. So if you want it, you can totally email, and I'll send it to you.
I'm gonna put it on the website so you can download it for free.
Okay.
So you can download the cover.
I can totally do that too. And, aw, Erica said, that's so dope, Trina. Great idea. And then Trina said, oh my God, thank you. Where can I get it? And then Ariel said, that's dope. I'd love that as a phone background as well. Infinite luminosity.
Infinite luminosity.
Heck yeah. Here, I'll add it to the website right now.
So I was going to add to the website, but let me have the next question so I can talk.
Absolutely. So
I know they like seeing me, but I still really like share and teach and shit.
Which Eli said, brother, you are inspiring. I want to look further into your guide when I fly home from work. And then
so it is a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Eli, I love you. Yeah, man, whatever. Great.
And then
Let's put these videos on repeat. Like, yeah, get the guide. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, the Discord's even more powerful than the guide. Discord's awesome. But just put these videos on repeat. Like they're here. Like use them. Like I'm saying, like the guide has a very step-by-step instructional type of methodology to apprehend more life that spans over the course of like 340 some odd pages. But I shared the energy that you would get from the guide here in these lives, and that's what you feel whenever I am here. You're feeling the energy from the guide transmit through the phone into you, like, whoa, it's the same energy you're going to feel. So even before you get the guide, just take this energy in, like you have it. Like you can, this is better than caffeine. You have it, like, whoa. I'm not drinking coffee, didn't take some blood. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm 40, bro. I'm technically, I'm 37, but I'm already 40. I already made it to 40. And I have more energy than a 5-year-old. I run laps around the kids. Okay, cool. Next. A couple more and I'll probably go.
Okay, Dinami Domencia said, would you ever consider making an audible version of the book? I find it easier to listen than read a book I bought.
Nah.
I bought it, but reading is not easy. I struggle to sit still and read any book.
That's the... Okay. I love you. You're awesome. You're amazing. Okay? If you already got the guide, make sure to hop in the Discord. You have a free week. Okay? That's the first thing. I love you. Second thing, free week in the Discord. Use it. Third thing, don't be so weak you don't even put out the effort to read something. No, Mikey, just be a bedtime story for me. Oh, let's hit some here and there. No, this was goat blood, bro. It's hair of a goat. That's why I thought it didn't taste like chicken. Coughing up fur balls now. There's lots of fur in my mouth. It's coming up after I finish it. Anyway. All right, cool. So I purposely don't have the guide in a audio format. One, because it's instructional. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, toxins list, vitamin A 3-minute, like it's a list. It's an instruction manual. But 2, also, if you don't put out the effort to do it, you don't even want it. So just be real with yourself and like it's not a bedtime story thing to the guy's not an audible. That's a piece of grass.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyway, the guy's not a it's not an auditory approach. You have to look at the symbols, the words, the lettering, the structure, the syntax. The phonics are cool, but the structure, the grammatical structure of these blocks and these symbols initiate something and activate something inside of you whenever you put your eyes on it. And your inability to stay still is trying to indicate something about you and your own security with yourself. If you can't sit for yourself and take something in for yourself, and you feel so anxious that you got to move, that's trying to tell you how comfortable you don't feel with yourself. You don't feel safe. So instead of trying to like format the guide into an audiobook, you need to use that as a reflection to tell on yourself. That's very important. So yeah, I would say if you can't sit down, you need to do the phase meditations in the guide and the Discord community to see like what the X is going on that you can't even sit down to read for like 10 minutes. Like it's 10 minutes of your life, bro. That's a sixth of an hour. That's 120 something of your day, 120, I don't know, whatever that would be, the math for it, but it's like such a small fraction of your day. You can't sit down for 10 minutes. What's wrong with you that you can't sit down for 10 minutes? Like what is wrong with your nervous system so much to where sitting down for 10 minutes is too much, bro? I can't sit down for 10 minutes. I can't sit down and read something I can't better my life. I can't give myself 10 minutes to better myself. I can't do that. That's too much. It needs to be an audiobook. Like I got the guide, but like, you mean I got to sit down for 10 minutes and read? Like I can't, it's just too much. You see how ridiculous this sounds? That's all the guide tells you to do. Like, dude, sit down and like read even just one line a day. Because it's the blocking and the structuring of the words that enter into your psyche that unlocks and activates the power within you. With the phonics and the expression of sound waves that I share with you guys, I give you guys energy, but it doesn't activate as much as seeing these specific string of words. What was that? Dang it, I just had it right there. The procession. What was it? Maybe I'm giving up too much. But whenever you see the sequencing of these specific words and these phrases in this order and the blocks of them, it activates stuff inside of you by default. When I speak, you get energy. When you see the words, it activates. Energy wears off. The activation lasts as long as you operate in it. So the guide's not for that. So if you can't, you know, the guide's not for the energy portion as much as it is for the activation portion. So if you can't sit down and read for yourself for 10 minutes, that's something you need to take up with yourself. That's why I don't have an audiobook, because it enables people to stay where they are. I'm trying to call you to a higher level. And if you can't read for 10 minutes, you're telling on yourself, and you need to go like check yourself. Like, dude, what the F is wrong with me that I can't even sit down and read? I'm saying it's too hard to do this. How can you get anywhere in life if you can't sit down for 10 minutes and read? How can you get anywhere in life? Like truly, like, yeah, you can be good at what you're good at already, but you're not going to truly advance and grow into something that's seemingly eternal. You have to be able to establish and build upon by patience and awareness. It's very monotonous to be here. Like where I am, like it's very, like there were days I would just sit down and meditate for 9 hours consecutively, day after day after day. And you're saying sitting down for 10 minutes to read something is, you know what I'm saying? That's exposing your own volatility inside of you or your own frailty. Anyway, I love you. Thanks for getting the guide and everything else. But like, dude, like do it for yourself. Like fix that problem in you and like get over it. I most likely I can make so much money if I made an audio version of the guide, because I get hit up all the time to get an audio version. But that would defeat the purpose of what the guide is. If I made an audio version just to sell, to be a sellout. Because that audio version would not activate people like reading it, because it's an instruction manual. That's like an IKEA audio manual. Like, okay, cool. Like figure 1, put figure 1 into B and with placement 2 with a 3/4 inch screw above the C-class lock. Be like, what? It's kind of what the guide is. Like it's, okay, toxin list. Okay, check box here, check this, that. You have the guide, you already know, like, yeah.
Okay, I just put it up on our blog, the guide cover.
Guide cover for what go up?
Oh.
Guide cover for a phone background. Okay, cool. So if you go on my website, Mikeybreathes.com, drop down menu, what, blogs or something like that?
Yeah, it would be
Drop down menu.
articles.
Articles. Okay, cool. So go to my website here, Mikeybreathes.com, here in the corner, in the bottom, vertical. Mikeybreathes.com. The top left-hand corner has a drop-down menu, and it says
the guide cover.
Articles.
Yes,
and once you click into articles, it says the guide cover. You can go download there for free. They make it your wallpaper. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Like we actually have the guide as our wallpaper too, so that's kind of cool that you guys see it. Because it's just like when you look, that thing right there gives you energy just from looking at it. So whenever I speak, you get energy, but looking at that picture, you can like look at it and you start to become energized. And it's almost like magnetic. You look at this photo of this minutes of this being, it's like, dude, you get the power within inside of you. Not really the activations like whenever you read the sequencing in the guide, but like you get energy from it. So yeah. All right, cool. Couple more and I'm like really gonna go.
Okay. Even Danny said, I hate reading too, haha. Always have, but I read the guide because I'm keen to learn and expand.
Don't read the guide to read the guide. Intake the guide to activate yourself. Stop reading. It's not about reading. So if you think about reading, like, well, here we go, I gotta read, don't do it that. Like, okay, look at this to get something from it. Okay, well, here's the guide, I gotta go. No, that you already like lost. But when you have the guide, okay, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna get something from this today. And go in there to get, and whenever you do, like you have more than enough energy and you're encouraged to keep going.
That's cool. Aurelia's, dang, already up. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
We move like for the things that are real, we move fast. But if they're not real, then we don't like move too much on it.
And Rachel said, thank you for your knowledge.
Yeah, totally. Awesome. Guys, you can ask your last question here, and I'm gonna go. I love you so much. Thanks for being here. I think I really set a standard for men in this new generation or whatever. Not even a new generation. Everything's kind of like a spectrum phasing into the next. But I think like these people who are like coming up, like, dude, quit being little spiritual homeless people, like begging for change, and like be a man and be able to, like, if you're so spiritual and powerful, then be able to converge your energy with the physical realm to grasp from it, so you're able to apply that power to access. Like if you're spiritual and broke, you're just stupid, and you make stuff up in your head, because the spirit is greater than the physical world. So if your spirit is worth of anything, of any worth at all, then you should be able to have dominance over the physical world. So if you're spiritual but you're broke, you're poor, you're aging, like you're stupid, you're not real, you're fake. Your spirituality should be able to access power and bring it into this realm, and then be able to have the ability to. Jesus could walk on water. There were physical attributes this dude could do from his spirituality. But if you're spiritual, just because you smoke tobacco and your own rolled up paper and you grew your hair out, you're just an idiot, and you're nothing. Everyone proves if there's something, and when you have no ability, you're proving that you're nothing. So it's just like, don't take that as an offense. Take that as like a challenge. Okay, cool, I'm going to get up and go have effect in the world. How much effect can you have in this world? Quit bitching about the elite and just take your spiritual power and go do something in the world that matches that power. Quit whining. All right. Any questions before I go?
Yes. So LK.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Do you know Jaundice?
Jaundice?
AAJONUS.
AA?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what that is?
No.
Oh, okay.
But if I said like Jonas, but you said Jonas.
I'm like, if anyone knows what that is.
I don't. No, I don't, bro.
Okay. And then the next question is, do you believe in reincarnation?
Kinda, but I don't really focus on it too much, because I'm more so focused on like getting this down right the first time. And if you do that, then this may become irrelevant. So I'm not too concerned with putting my energy there, but I kind of do, because of like the kids who reincarnated, and like at 5 they could say their past life, and they like named, or at least I heard the stories about that. So I don't really care too much about reincarnation, because you're already playing to lose if you're focusing on it. I'm focused on like, okay, I'm here, I'm now, I'm in this moment. How do I extract the most from it? How do I abide by what's necessary in the specific moment, and then fulfilling it? And then it makes reincarnation unnecessary. Okay, I love you guys. If you want the wallpaper, go to Mikeybreathes.com here at the bottom. Top drop down menu, go to articles, and then it's the wallpaper. You can get it. You can make your wallpaper that. Maybe you could have like some like powerful wallpapers, because there's some people who wanted pictures of me so they could blow it up and they could put it on their wall as like inspiration. So maybe we can have like a bunch of wallpaper that we created and stuff like that. You can go on like the wallpaper thing.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, so you can get that. Whenever you make it, maybe like take a screenshot or something like that. So, hey, Mike, you got it. You can send it to us at like either our email or like DM me on Instagram. Or you can put on your story on Instagram. So you take a screenshot of your wallpaper, put on your story, and then tag me like, yo, made the life guy my wallpaper on my phone. Thanks, Mikey. Something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
Now, everyone who's watching this, I know it's like the end, but make sure to tag your favorite timestamp there, so we can know like, what did you guys like the most? What stood out the most to you? You guys can compare notes, stuff like that. And yeah, if you're not already, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, everything Mikey Breathes, right? Even Snapchat. People start following me on Snapchat. And I'm like, who are you people? And they're like, I follow you. I've been watching your videos. I'm like, oh, what's up? Because there's a lot of interesting people on Snapchat. There's a lot of interesting people on Snapchat. There's a lot of interesting.
That's why I'm not on there.
Yeah, it's very like, I didn't ask for any of these photos, bro.
Oh.
But either way, I love you guys so much. If you haven't already, get the guide. Join the Discord. The Discord is where it's at. If you already have the guide, you get a free week in the Discord. So check your spam email or all that stuff. If you didn't get it, but you bought the guide recently, just go to my website, Mikeybreathes.com. The chat box there is a real person. So just reach out to us there. Like, hey, I bought the guide. This is my order number and everything else. And yeah, they'll get you set up. And